Another question is, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? And I don't want to hear like, oh, this, that, and the third. Get specific and be, where you truly see yourself,
where I
not
truly
where
see
nobody else
myself.
see you, where you see Malik.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I used to hate this question when I was younger.
Mm,
Like when people used to ask me, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I couldn't imagine where I was. Like I there was nothing in my brain because I didn't know what I wanted to do. But now, honestly, I'm in school to be a teacher.
nice.
So I see myself being a teacher, you know what I mean, educating students and helping them with their physical education. I see myself with a family. Like that's one thing. I really want to be a family man so
Yeah,
bad. Like I feel like I'm gonna be the best father in the world. Like no
yeah,
cap, I'm gonna be the best father in the world. I marked that.
yeah,
So it's just like I see myself with a family. I'm trying to do the things that I need to do in order to actually my get my I hope they hear that shit. Get myself ready to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, focusing on myself, building my foundation, doing the things that can prepare me to be a family man. But also, if I'm being 100% honest, I see myself still doing this YouTube shit. And it's
yeah,
something that's very new, but like I know after a while I'll get more and more people. Like I just had 100 views on a video I
yeah.
put out
Good
this
shit,
week,
good
and that
shit, good
it's
shit.
thank you. It's so small, but it felt so good because I'm
Yo,
like, you know
you
what I mean?
you gotta take those wins, bro,
Yeah,
because like you know what I'm saying. It's never too small. That's a W. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
I hear
like
you.
I be watching the follower count. I mean the subscriber count and the videos and stuff like that. Bro, keep going.
I want
Like
to, and I feel like the more I go, the more y'all will be able to see me progress in life, and that's the
yeah,
biggest thing. Like that's how I see this YouTube thing. Is like y'all gonna see me now, and I'm like in my mom's backyard talking, and then next year it's like, oh yeah, look at my first, I mean not my first car, but look at the car I just bought,
yeah,
and then finally, oh look at the house I just moved in, and
bro.
whoever stayed from the beginning can be like, damn, Malik really,
That's a
he was
bro.
on his goals, he did what he needed to do,
Inspiration, dog.
you know what I'm saying,
It's like almost
inspiration.
a video journal, like a
Yeah,
video
video
notes.
journal. That's how
Yeah,
I see this, and that's why I call it Leaks Legacy, because like I'm trying to have my legacy be on video,
right.
something that my kids can look back and watch and be like, "Oh, look at dad when he was 23, and now
Yeah,
look at dad like, yo, you,
right.
you know what I mean?"
He was
So like,
invested.
because your digital footprint's never going away.
Right,
So I just feel like, yeah, man, like family man, teaching a bunch of kids, but putting wisdom in people's minds,
right.
and then also like just having this creative outlet where I can like talk to people that I never might see in my life
Yeah,
and just
that's
let them
dope,
know I'm
bro.
doing good, bro.
That's amazing, and that's a great way to maximize your outreach.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about going and doing like community work, but community work can be just like this. Like
Yeah.
there's been plenty of YouTubers. I watch a lot of Flight. I ain't gonna lie.
Flight, okay,
Flight is
right. Flight
hilarious to
is
me, bro.
hilarious. He is.
He's hilarious to me, bro. And I think a lot of it is I watched him when I was at a point in my life where I didn't really have much going on for me. I was always athletic. I was always smart. You know what I'm saying? I always was with people, but necessarily didn't feel connected to anyone. Like a lot of times through my life, I felt I was not alone because that implies like a sad feeling,
Yeah.
but I felt like I was always in my own world. You know what I'm saying?
I know
And I
exactly
couldn't
what you're
really
saying.
relate to everybody.
Yeah.
Where most people can relate, they have their friends, whatever. I always felt like to myself, like I was always around people, but I just didn't really fit in. So watch Flight all the time. Videos was hilarious. Back when he was in Florida, bro, he's dumb, but it's
He is
hilarious,
dumb as hell.
bro.
He
Bro,
is funny as
yeah,
shit
he's
though.
funny,
He
bro.
is
So I'll
funny as
watch
shit.
his stuff from time to time, and I'll keep up on it. But seeing him progress and also staying humble, you know what I'm saying? You see a lot of YouTubers, they be crashing out. Like I used to watch Pretty Boy Fredo. I don't know what happened to him, bro. He,
I
people
don't think I know who Pretty Boy
Pretty Boy
Fred
Fredo.
is.
Nah, he used to play 2K and stuff like that. He was from
Okay.
Florida too, wilding. But you see a lot of this stuff on YouTube. But watching him progress constantly, now you see him on Sports Center and like House of Highlights and stuff like
Oh
that. Like
really? Okay.
yeah, like during 2020, Flight carried. You know what I'm saying? 2020. But
Got you.
that's neither here nor there, bro. But yeah. So what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about.
He was basically talking about Flight and how he's
Oh, so your inspiration, like
yeah.
you could see and follow people and see how they change
Yeah.
and elevate, bro. And I think that's dope.
It is
I think
dope.
it's
It
dope.
is dope. And honestly, like lately I've been watching these YouTubers. The main one I've been watching is a dude named Malik. He has this channel, you should check it out. It's
Really?
called For Purpose Driven Men. And
Wow,
every day he posts a
bro.
video.
I think he popped up on my feed, bro.
He's a very good YouTuber. He might not see this, but if you see this, yo, shout out to you.
Yeah,
But
bro. That's
like,
dope.
he's very, very intelligent. And he's your age.
Really?
He's
He's
younger than
22.
me. He's
What's he
22.
called again, bro?
For Purpose Driven Men.
bro.
And literally for y'all, he talks about how to get better in life, things to focus on, how to stand out from the crowd but not be cocky about it. The man has a whole wife, has his own crib, and he's only 22. And like in the past, I would be mad at myself and be like, "Damn, why aren't you there?" But he really talks about
This boy right
comparison
here.
being the yeah, that's him.
That's crazy.
He talks about comparison being a thief of joy, and I learned from him to not compare my life and just realize like I'm where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Things happen in my life because that's just how they were supposed to happen,
Right.
and it's all about what I do today to change my future. And ever since I've been watching him, I've been working every single
Yeah.
day to change my future, and it's been looking beautiful, man. It's been difficult at certain times. Like I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to weed, I've been tempted sometimes. When it
You
comes to
gonna roll
like
green?
not
Nah,
working
I'm
out,
playing.
when it comes to like working out, I've been like, nah, I don't feel like doing it. But just watching people like him, where he's like, nah, don't give up, man.
That's
Seeing
real.
that every day, it really puts big inspiration in your heart. Like, nah,
Yeah.
I can do this. He doing it, I
Yeah.
can do this too.
That's real, bro. I think that I speak on the working out and stuff part, bro. Some days you just don't feel like it.
You don't,
Like you
man.
go
You really
like
don't.
especially like I speak like me, like it's kind of like my job in a way. Like that's how I see myself. I see myself as a professional. You know what I'm saying? I think visualization and manifestation are true things.
They are.
So what you say is true. You know what I'm saying? But working out, sometimes, bro, it sucks. But like, if you always talking about like, oh, I don't want to do this, or I have to do this, or I have to do that, that's how you're going to perceive it, and instead of seeing it as a blessing, like, well, I get to work out today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people
I
didn't.
like that you said
You
that.
know what
I
I'm
get to
saying?
work out
Yeah, I get
today.
to work out
Not
today.
I have to
My
work out
grandma
today.
says some. My grandma, she on the next level, but she tells me all stuff like that um that really impacts me, that sticks with me. Like, um, she even got to the point where when we were so we had a going away party for me on last Saturday or whatever, right? And she had brought a bucket of baseballs, and she does designing for everything for me, but she brought a bucket of baseballs, and I couldn't understand why she did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, "Hey, this is for you to sign all the baseballs for everybody before
That's
they
kind of
leave."
fly.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
So
Okay.
but okay, it's dope in the fact that like, all right, I'm giving baseballs to all my family and people who showed up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, for when I make it to the show. But in my mind, she's planting a subconscious seed of, here, you're gonna write your name on these baseballs. Get used to that feeling, because
Yeah.
that's where you're
Yeah. I
headed.
didn't even think
You know what
about it
I'm
like
saying?
that. Yeah.
She's subconsciously planting that seed in my brain. So the things that we do, the things that we say, they are literally your future. So to me, that seed is already in my head. Like I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You just gotta
watch
have the
what you
faith of a
say.
mustard seed.
Yeah,
That's what it
faith
says
in
in
the
the
mustard
Bible.
seed,
That's what it
bro,
says in the
for real.
Bible. Faith of a mustard seed.
And keep pursuing. You know what I'm saying? Like keep keep perseverance on what you want and what you want to achieve. And I think more than motivation is the discipline of holding yourself accountable.
Yep.
That's something that I've been struggling with myself a little bit. Is just like, I'm a man of my word. I won't lie to you, but sometimes I don't hold myself accountable to me. Like I'll say I'm gonna do something and I don't do it, and
Yeah.
I feel real bad about it. I'm like, yo, why didn't I do that? Sometimes I feel lazy. You know what I'm saying? We're human. Sometimes you want to lay around on the couch and you want to eat a bag of chips and watch TV. But
You
then
gotta
I
have
think
that
about
discipline.
that. Yeah, discipline, bro. And it's suffering. Life is suffering at the end of the day. And I go through kicks at times where I'm like on it, and sometimes I'm not. I'm trying to create that consistency.
Yeah.
But I always ask myself, is like, would you rather suffer on the couch? Would you rather suffer in the gym and achieving what I want?
I
You know what
like
I'm saying?
that. I
You can
like
either
that.
suffer and be obese, or not. You don't have to be obese, but I mean that's what's soon to follow if you continue with those
If you
habits.
don't get up and do
If you don't
something,
get up and do something, do I want to continue to have C's, or I want to continue to have A's and B's? Do I hold myself accountable when I tell myself I'm going to study and I'm not going to go out?
I feel that.
You
That
know what I'm
was
saying? Am
that
I going
was
to hold
me in
myself
school, man.
accountable to those things?
Hold yourself accountable,
Like,
bro. For the longest, I don't want to cut you off.
no,
My
you go
fault,
for it.
bro. But for the longest, like that was me, man. I wouldn't keep my own word, and the more you don't keep your own word to yourself, you have less confidence in
Mm-hmm.
yourself. You don't believe in yourself as much, and you feel like your voice doesn't matter
Yeah.
because it's like, well, if I don't keep my promises to myself, how am I going to keep promises to anybody else in this world?
Right.
And like it took me some time to realize, like, you know what? It's okay. You got to forgive yourself in the past for what you did,
Right.
but you also got to do it in a daily day basis. Like, okay, what do I have to do? Make a checklist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Make a to-do list. We were just talking about like having a smart calendar.
Yeah.
That would be so cool if
Dope
anybody's
as
out there
hell.
made that. Like, have a smart
We need
calendar.
a
We can just
sponsor
put,
because we just put y'all on. You
real
know what I'm
talk, real
saying? We
talk.
just put y'all
Where you
on
can just
if
put your
nobody
notes
made it
from your
yet.
phone up on the calendar and stuff
That'd be
like that.
fire,
Make
bro.
check marks. But nah, man, like I agree with you. And discipline is something that I'm really trying to get better at. You know, because for a while, and I keep on bringing on weed, but people know like that's one of the main things like that I talk
Yo,
about on here.
we all struggle with different things, bro, and I understand because
That was my
it,
thing.
it
That was
happens.
my
And
thing.
yo,
And like,
I commend you for stopping because so many people just be like, nah, it's not an issue. They always
yeah,
try to
and
put a band aid
for
on
the
a wound.
longest time, I said that wasn't an
Yeah,
issue, and like it's because I was running away from myself. I was so scared. Honestly, if you ever watched this movie called Coach Carter,
yeah,
there's that kid that you watched that
yeah. I
movie
seen
where the
it.
kid got kicked off the team and he
Yeah,
came back and he was like, "My true fear is that I'm basically what he said because I'm gonna scratch the whole words,
yeah,
but basically what he said, I'm scared of my success."
yeah,
Like I'm scared of actually changing because I feel like what's gonna be on that other side is something that is completely different to what I am now.
yeah,
And I feel that in my daily day life. Like I was so scared to actually change because I'm like, yo, the new me sounds like too much responsibility,
yeah.
too different to what I am now. And
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm actually in the process, I'm like, bro, it's beautiful. It's way beautiful on the other side. The grass is greener on the other side if you actually just put in the work and try it, man.
Yeah, I 100% agree, bro. Like, um, I always say, like, you can't put a band-aid on the wound. You gotta go figure out what's causing that
Yeah,
issue. You know what I'm saying? And then you can sew it up. But if you waking up and you got, bruises or a cut on you and you never really go check to see what's wrong and it keeps happening, and you never know what the real issue
you
was. You know
never
what I'm
know what the
saying?
real
And
issue
that
is.
comes with
Yeah,
a lot of reflection. Like, I think as young men, the skill of reflection is monumental in your development. If you learn how to reflect on yourself, you will always have the upper hand
listen
because
to him.
you'll be less likely to be offended when someone tells you about yourself, but you'll be more open and understanding, and that's knowledge and power. And knowledge is power at the end of the day.
Real talk.
Knowledge is power. So learn how to reflect upon yourself. Don't be so quick to. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Don't be so quick to become emotional and frustrated when someone may say something that you don't like, but it's true. Take the truth from it, right? Internalize it, take it home, figure it out, and come back and eliminate it and be better at it. You know what I'm saying? It may take a day, it may take 2 years. For me, it took me a year. I lost opportunities because I wasn't receptive to hearing what people's opinions of me were. And
Same.
to be real, it was facts. And I wasn't at the point in my own mental development and personal maturity where I could accept those things, and it held me back. But it really, it's where I go back to faith, bro. It happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be where I'm at today talking to him if it didn't happen in that order. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't look at it like that back then, but now I see it as a blessing. I end up getting a better opportunity because of those things that I went through. You know what I'm saying?
I
And I'm
agree.
sure he can attest to that. That
Nah, I do agree with that.
now everything that's coming to you is for you,
Yeah,
and
it's
you're prepared for it, and you're happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And you're able to really embrace everything that's coming on to you. You're not numb to it because you might have been intoxicated, and to each their own. I know people
these are,
who
yeah.
smoke weed, and,
Everybody
and
do,
that
and
works
I'm
for
not
you. You
saying
know what
that's
I'm saying?
bad. Like real talk. Like I smoke. I don't smoke. I
Oh,
talk about it a lot, and the reason I talk about it a lot is because of how it affect my life. Everybody's life is different, but I will
yeah,
say that like how he touched on everything happens for a reason. It's the truth. Like I feel like if I didn't go through that dark night of the soul, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't go through them bad times, I wouldn't be appreciating this good time right here. And on top of that, if I didn't change myself, me and Deuce probably would have never linked up again. Like we would
yeah,
have eventually in the future, but like the way we speaking now, having the like mindedness, I would have been far from this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I'm happy that God is showing me, like, look, man, you get back into your right mind. You actually start being the true self that I made you. You know what I mean? Without substances, without excessive women and all that. You'll see I'm gonna put the real people that needs to be in your life.
yeah.
And this is somebody who I
I agree
know
with you.
damn well I'm gonna be talking to a lot more after this day because not only are we like minded, but we also family.
Yeah, Yeah.
And on top of that, I want the best for him, and he wants the best for me.
100%,
And
bro.
that's the type of people you should keep around you. People that want the best for you, people that want to see you grow, and people who sometimes are even better than you. And they're farther in their journey, so that you can see, okay, man, I can get there. You know what I mean? There's a purpose. There's a reason why I'm on this path. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, hang around the people that are better than you. Iron sharpens iron, bro. And you hang around people who, you know, my dad used to always say, like, you fuck around with the fuck arounds and you get fucked around. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
Yeah,
always hanging around with the fuck offs, what you think you gonna be?
yeah,
They say that the first five people you see every day are the people you're gonna be most like. You know
yep.
what I'm saying? So surround yourself with positive people, positive influences, people who want to see you, succeed, people who want to see themselves succeed, people who tell you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who keep it honest and straight with you. Like,
Keep it
hey,
honest.
hey, you know what? And for myself, I'm pretty honest. I'm blunt sometimes, but
Same.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's a something that I inherited from my pops. You know what I'm saying? My dad is real straightforward. Like, he's not trying to hear nothing. He just be honest with you, and that is important to understand and take as a man as well. Honesty is more important than your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's honest with you, they care about you, they love you. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, that's the part you see.
yeah.
But it's important to see that people around you are honest, because that's something that's hard to come by, and that's true. That's a true show of friendship right there. Like, if your boy is gonna keep it a buck with you, like, yo, be you wildin', bro. You don't need to do all that. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? That's
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 somebody you want to
that's
keep
that's
around.
something you want to keep around.
That's somebody you
That's
want
what
to
we're
keep
for.
around.
That's what they're for. You know what I'm saying? You lean on me when you need it. I lean on you when I need it. Like, that's what the purpose of family and friends is for. So make sure that those people that you surround yourself with are beneficial to yourself and to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Real talk.
I got some more
Third
questions,
question.
but yeah, I got
Yeah.
some more. I got some more.
Oh yeah, nah, we gonna make this a good one. This is
Yeah.
gonna be my first like actual like kind of like live like long video type
Okay.
shit,
Oh yeah,
real
yeah, yeah. That's
podcast.
fire,
So
bro.
I'm fucking with it.
That's
People
fire.
can actually just
Yo,
sit through.
and if you get like a weekend off, I'm probably gonna be up at school a lot. But bro, come up visit. We could do a
Bet
podcast
that.
there.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
bro,
would.
it's fire. It's the mountains. You got a bubble, bro. We
I
could go on a
yeah,
hike.
bro.
We
I
could do
would
that,
be
bro. We can make it. We can
if I
make it
can, I
crazy,
definitely
bro.
will, bro.
All right. So we'll switch it up a little bit, right? Um, what are five things that you look for in a woman at your stage in life right now?
Uh,
If you are to look, what's five things you look for?
all right. So I'm gonna say there is this one shorty in my life right now that I'm feeling
That's
like
amazing.
feeling big time, and I'm hoping everything goes well with it.
It will.
But the five things that I look for in a woman, one is, let me think for a second.
You don't have to be any order.
No order.
It don't have to be order,
Okay.
no, because I think
Okay.
that's very difficult. I
It
think
is
a lot,
difficult to order
yeah,
them. It is
because you
difficult to
say the
order them.
wrong thing,
I'm gonna
you're not getting
say,
a text back.
yeah. I'm gonna say one, somebody who supports me no matter what. You know what I mean? There's always that talk of like, would she love you if you was broke? You know, would she
Mm,
be the woman that's on the bus with you riding to your job? You know what I'm saying? Or riding back home? You know, when you have nothing. And right now in my life, I don't got a car. I don't have a lot of money. Like I'm kind of behind in life. I'm not gonna lie for somebody who's 23. So somebody who's able to, especially in the world we live in today, where it's all about the material things for girls, and they want a guy to pay for all their nails and do all that
I ain't
stuff.
tripping with
Like,
that, bro.
yeah, for
I don't
real.
get that over
Yeah,
here.
you're not. And so it's like if you just have somebody who sees the potential in you, like I say that, like somebody who sees the potential in me, somebody who
Yeah,
knows that I'm not gonna be at this stage of my life forever, somebody who knows that okay, he's actually trying, you know, to do better in this life. So I'll
yeah.
say that's one.
Can I
Somebody who sees my potential.
can I
What's
say
up?
something? I don't want to cut you off, bro. You're not behind in life, bro. There's no such thing, because to each their own. Feel
Yeah,
me? So you don't even have to look at yourself like that.
you're
Like,
right.
you exactly where God needs you and wants you to be.
I've been trying
You know
to
what I'm saying?
put that in my head every
Not no,
single
I'm
day.
being real,
You
dog.
are being
Cause
real.
like, there's no. If that was the case, I'd be behind too. I should have been done college this year.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
know what you're saying.
that's not for me.
It's not. Yeah,
You know what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
You're
And
right.
yo, people get things in different times in life. And yo, my daddy used to always tell me this, bro. I would see a player, like, yeah, he's good. He's good. He's real good. He might get drafted. You know what I'm saying? He like,
Hmm.
they going to play Big 10 schools, whatever. He like, yo, people peak different at different times. People peak at different times.
Yeah,
He be like, yo, you see guys get drafted number 1 through 25 and don't see them again. They just peaked already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't reached my peak yet. You haven't
I haven't
either.
reached my peak
You
yet
know
at
what I'm
all.
saying?
Like
So
at all.
so that's the thing. That's how I look at it. Like, I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm doing what makes me happy and what I need to do, and I'm content in that. And that's something that took me a long time to learn. Uh, comparisons be for joy. You
Yeah.
talked about that.
I did talk about it. And I'm
Yeah,
thinking about like literally it's something I gotta drive through my brain. And I feel like the more I grow, the more that's gonna kind of
yeah,
release from my mind, you know?
and it takes time, but as long as you put that effort to continue to change your mind, I think, bro, I'm telling you, you ahead of a lot
Thank
of
you.
people.
I ain't
You
hit
know
my
what I'm saying?
prime yet.
It's all
Yeah,
relative, dog.
it's all relative.
It's
I ain't
all
hit my
relative.
prime yet.
You
That's
ain't
one
hit your
thing.
prime
I ain't
yet,
hit my
bro.
prime yet at all. I'm nowhere near it. For real,
Yeah,
for real. I just got lost for a little bit. What
yeah,
what, what J. Cole say? Good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The
yeah.
bad news is, nigga, you
You
went
went
the
the wrong way,
wrong
but you're
way.
going the right way now.
Now I'm going the right way, and
You know
that's
what I'm
all that
saying?
matters.
So that's all that matters.
But
Continue. I'll
so
feel
yeah,
you.
one,
Number
she
two.
sees my potential.
Right.
I would say two, she gotta be beautiful. I'm gonna just say that she
Oh
gotta be
shit.
beautiful. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, of
that's
course.
that's 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 just that's all I gotta say to that. She
Of
gotta be
course.
beautiful. Everybody's beautiful to each your own. I would say three, she is somebody who has herself figured out. And I'm not saying figured out means she knows everything about herself, but somebody who knows what she wants. You know what I mean? She's
Mm.
not like every 2 days, she has a different mindset on you. And like, nah, like I'm talking about a girl who like from the jump, she's like, nah, look, I need somebody for this.
Sounds like a mature woman.
Yeah, mature woman. Hey,
Yeah,
that's a
a
basically way to
mature
say it, a
woman.
mature woman, not
Not
no somebody with a young
I
mindset.
feel, yeah.
And like that doesn't even matter with age. There's freaking 30-year-olds who still got, a teenage mindset when it comes to dating. You feel
Yeah.
me? And at my age, you know what I mean? I'm 23. A lot of the girls nowadays that are around me, they've
Lost.
yeah, yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
they are
saying? They
lost.
lost.
They
And
are lost, and there's a few that actually got their mind on right, and those are the few that I'm really trying to connect with. You feel me?
right.
Especially because I know that they're gonna make me better, and I'm gonna make them better.
Right.
And then finally, that's actually no, that was three. I'm
That
gonna
was
just
three,
say
yeah.
four. I'm gonna just say
That's
four because
cool.
I can't think of a fifth one.
You
But
can.
I'm gonna,
It's gonna take some time though. It's gonna take
yeah,
some
it's gonna
time.
take some time.
It
But
took me a little minute too.
finally, I would say somebody who's family oriented. You know what I mean? Like someone who is really close with their family
Yeah.
and is okay with meeting my family, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and who actually like that's just a big part of them, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I know for me, all I can say is like I said earlier in this video, I want to be a great father one day. Like my dream in life is to have the best family in the world, have my sons training and shit
Yeah.
like that, and then have my daughter doing whatever she's doing, and like that's just like a beautiful dream to me is having that family. So like someone who believes in real love. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Doesn't believe in these material things. Doesn't believe that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. That's all I really gotta say. Someone who believes in true love. That's really all. I don't really ask for much.
Yeah. Your list is good. I'm like being real. Like that's a good top four things to look for. You know what I'm saying?
What about you though?
For me, bro, I can't even say. I mean, think. All right, my girl, she's awesome. She's all these things. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I'll give you things that I noticed in her that I really like.
Okay. Okay.
So, I think, uh,
1 second.
yeah, no
We good.
worries.
We good.
So
It's still going.
something I was looking for when I met her, and that she fulfills these qualities and check check boxes, I guess. But she's I think kindness. I think
Kindness.
kindness goes
Yeah.
a long way.
Yeah.
I think to have a woman who's selfless as well, because I think that
Okay.
as men we experience a lot of selflessness, and being a family man, a lot of sacrifice comes in that,
Yeah.
where
It does.
you know you sacrifice a lot for your family, and having a partner who reciprocates that is important, because you don't ever want it to feel like, well, I'm giving 50, you should be giving 50. Like, no, we should both give our 100. You know what I'm saying?
Respect. I like that.
So having a selfless woman is very important. Um, I think humor is very important as well, because I like to laugh and joke
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Um, so I being able to take jokes, like, and just always just vibe. Like, I like someone who's upbeat and has good energy. You know what I'm saying? Energy you want to be around. Um, what am I? S3.
It's three.
All
No.
right, S3. I think
Yeah. It's
we're gonna rock
three.
with three. I'm gonna say
My
God
bad.
fearing as well. I think having a relationship with a woman who has God in her life and her heart, they move different. Like
Not wrong.
if I'm being honest,
You are right.
I think their what's it called? Discernment is different on their actions and what they think and how they feel. Now, when I say God fearing, I don't mean like necessarily religious, but having a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can grow and work together. And I think that's if you want to talk about family, bro, that's the nuclear center. You know what I'm saying? That's at the nucleus of it.
Yeah.
Is if you got God there, couples who pray together stay together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I
I've
pray.
heard
Me
that
and
in
my
the
girl
sermon.
pray every day. At least we pray. We try to pray every day. So it's important to have that. And then five, yeah, obviously a beautiful woman. I think that's important. But it's not the most important.
It's not
I
nowhere
think,
near it.
yeah.
I
And
feel like
as young men, don't look for the most beautiful girl you can find.
yeah,
It's a waste of your time.
it's a waste of your time.
I know it's hard, especially in today's society, because you got so many different outlets of ways to contact, see, be around these women, bro. But a lot of times they don't have much to offer at all, like at all. I was listening
Except for
to
looks.
yeah. I was listening to Chief Keef. He said short girls be fun, but bad Jones is dumb. And I started laughing because it was pretty funny. But sometimes, bro, like they don't be. Not to
Yeah.
say all of them there, because like a
Nah,
lot of them are
there's
very smart.
yeah,
But
but there's
it's
a
difference between
lot.
being smart and intellectual, and it's hard to have this conversation with a lot of girls because what happens is because they're so beautiful, no one ever tells them no or
Yeah.
this is not a good idea or
Mm-hmm.
they just get a free pass through a lot of stuff
A free pass.
and they gonna think they got a free pass to your pockets. And if it's your first two, three, they're gonna get that swipe, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it. Please don't do
I mean,
that.
not speaking from experience, but I've seen it happen
Yeah.
before. Don't be that guy.
Don't be
It's
that
not
guy.
good. It's not a good look. Um,
Honestly,
it's gonna
bro.
hurt you too. It's gonna break you down. She's like, damn, you really like her. You really, you know what I'm saying? And she might probably just gonna use you. So be keen on who you give your energy to. And me and my best friend Josh got this saying, bro, is protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Watch your body and stay up. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So your energy is where
Put
you
that on
put
the
it.
shirt.
Yeah, bro. You right, dog.
Put that
Damn.
on the shirt.
We got
That's,
hella business ideas in here,
that would
bro.
be a nice shirt right
So
there.
watch your energy. I mean, protect your energy, bro. Like, don't put it in places that don't serve you.
Yeah.
And that can be actions, that can be thoughts, that can be people, that can be places. Watch your body, bro. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Eat the right foods. Get good sleep. You know what I'm saying? Wake up at a decent time. Don't oversleep. You know, feel me?
Yeah.
And stay up mentally. Like, keep a high mental frequency at all times, no matter the ups or downs. Feel me? And I think you'd be good to go. Shout out to Josh too. He at Howard right now, but shout out to him.
Oh, you go to Howard?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, bro.
That's real dope.
I'm trying to go visit him in a couple weeks before I leave, bro.
I'm trying to go to their homecoming this year.
Bro, it's fire.
Yeah,
You love it out there. No, I ain't been.
You ain't been to homecoming? I'm trying to go to
their
their
homecoming. I want
homecoming.
to go too, bro. I got two.
My auntie
years,
T,
so.
she graduated from there, so
Oh,
like she goes to their homecoming like every
bro,
year.
They love it out there.
Yeah, I bet they do, bro. It's real nice out
It
there.
is. Bro, I went. I was in DC. I wasn't in Howard though, but DC is nice too. It's a lot, bro. I don't know
really
if you
been
fuck
in
with food.
I do fuck with
Bro,
food,
I
of
mean,
course.
I know you fuck with food, but like I'm a foodie. Like that's what I do.
Okay,
I be at the crib cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
got
yeah,
you.
yeah. Like if I didn't play baseball, I'd probably be a fat motherfucker. Bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
you be eating a lot.
yeah, but not like that no more. You feel
Nah,
me?
I hear you, but you love food.
Love food, bro. They got great eats out there. So when you get a chance, bro, go out there.
I definitely will.
Vibe too.
The only time I've been in Washington twice, and that's when, or I've been in DC twice, and that's when I took a tour of like the monuments and all that stuff,
yeah.
and then I actually took a tour of Howard. Like,
really?
Yeah, in my high school, we did like an HBCU tour. We just did like a whole HBCU tour. We went there, we went to Morgan State, we went to Spelman. No, not Spelman. What's the male one? Morehouse.
Morehouse.
Yeah, Morehouse. We was in Morehouse. Like
it's
all male school. Yeah.
Damn, niggas go there.
Huh?
Niggas go there.
Nobody that I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we just took the tour. Yeah, we just took the tour of everything. Yeah, it was really dope.
You said Morgan State. I went to Morgan State too. We took a
Morgan State was nice. Cool. It was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Howard is fire though.
Howard is nice and it's very historic. Like they got a lot. It's not modernized.
Yo, me and him went. We was in think we went to Virginia Beach one weekend, and we stopped and we went through Howard like in the middle of the night. It was fire. There was nobody there, so you could just walk around the whole
Yeah,
thing. It was cool. It was cool
I
as
bet it
hell.
was.
Yeah,
Before we get to the next question, I had one more thought about that. You know, what do I see in women? Like, what do I want out
oh
of a
yeah, go
woman?
ahead, bro.
And this is just like a silly one, but like, I need to be able to be a kid with the
Yourself.
girl. Yeah, myself, but also like they always talk about like you gotta really help that inner child. The
Yeah,
ones that the inner child that when you was a kid you didn't get certain things that you needed out of love, so it came, through that.
yeah,
Nigga got the subway. My bad, my brother just
bro.
walked there.
I haven't
But
seen Subway in like 10 years.
but yeah, man, I feel like you gotta be able to be a kid with the girl, like have the goofy times, like you said,
Yeah,
humor, but just like have the goofy times, be able to be your true self, and not feel embarrassed about it. You know what I'm
yo,
saying? Not feel like I'm being judged because I'm just like a
yeah,
goofy ass nigga. And there's not everybody that brings that out of me. Like
yeah.
nobody, there's not many people that bring that out of me. So when a girl does bring that out of me, I'm like,
Something
damn, something
special.
special. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And that's big for me. Like I gotta be able to feel like I'm just a big ass kid when I'm around you. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm gonna still be serious when it comes to business. We doing stuff, but when it's just the fun times, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like you just feel
Yo,
like a big ass kid.
and that's real, bro. Cause like I'll catch myself doing something with my girl, and then like you look at me just dying laughing. But like truly, that's like my inner kid. Like
Yeah,
I just walk around making noises, like you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
just
you see
being
him on reels,
goofy.
like you like yo POV whatever. That you like you